Hello TroyESports, this is Zenocidal, Aaron Leone here, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to play StarCraft, the basics of StarCraft. So after you've downloaded and installed StarCraft, you'll come to the Battle.net game launcher. Here you can see all your games, or all the games that Blizzard has. Click StarCraft and you click play. Make sure you click the Americas server. Here comes StarCraft 2. Now the first thing you want to do when you're logged in is to press escape, go to the options menu. You want to go to gameplay, and there's going to be a lot of options here. So the first thing you want to do, you want to have these options selected. So obviously your expansion level, if you do not have StarCraft, if you didn't buy StarCraft, this will say Starter Edition. But here, we're going to click this one here. User interface, you want the game timer checked, you want the build grid, you want the hotkeys on your command card so you know what button to press. You want to select enemy units. You don't want a simple command card, you want a more complex one, the original one. And that's basically what's required. Unit life bars, always. Put that to always. Control groups, unclickable, so you don't accidentally click that. And flyer helper, always. That'll have like an indicator on flying units. Right. So after that's done, you just press OK and return to the game. Here's the main menu. We're going to be going into matchmaking multiplayer here, and we're going to be going to the training menu. Now, I play Protoss, so I'm going to be teaching you guys in Protoss. If you think that's racist, well, I guess you can just try out any other race, but for this tutorial, I'm going to be playing Protoss. So stage 1 is going to be putting you in normal speed. Keep in mind that 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago I mentioned that the game is usually played at faster speed. For all multiplayer games, they're played at faster speed. But for the training purposes, it'll be played in normal speed. Alright, so it says press any key to continue. Now, I mentioned last week that the most important thing in StarCraft is to build up your economy and never stop producing workers. So right when the game starts, I'm going to click my Nexus. I'm going to left click my Nexus, select it, and then I'm going to press E, which is the hotkey for the probe, which is my worker. So watch as I do this. I'm going to start the game, click on my Nexus, and press E. Alright. So you notice that there's this line right here. There's this orange line that's going to the mineral. That's a rally point. Alright. I'm going to press E again to continue making workers. That means, like right there, you saw that probe just spawn. It went directly to the minerals. And I can right click to change that rally point. I can change it to be off the mineral patch. I can change it there. I'm going to warp into another probe. You want to keep making probes. Now you notice that it says warp into pylon, and it's highlighting here 9 out of 10. I'm getting close to supply blocked. So I want to select a probe by left clicking on it. Doesn't matter which one. And then I'm going to press B for build, and then E for pylon. So it'll build a pylon. And then I'll right click the minerals to send it back to work. So right click is movement, left click is selection. Just like in League of Legends or any other game. So I'm just going to keep making more probes here. So again, probe, hotkey for probe is E. Hotkey for building something is B, right here. And the hotkey for pylon is E. So it tells me it wants me to build 18 probes, so I'll just keep doing that. You can either click down here on the command card on the bottom right, or press E on the keyboard. Alright, it's telling me to warp in a gateway, so I'll select a probe, build a gateway. It's BG on the keyboard, send it back to work. Now you notice that Protoss has a blue HP bar. That's shields. If you can see that, that says shields 1,000 out of 1,000. Life 1,000 out of 1,000, and energy, and that's going up. So what's energy? Well, energy is a thing where you can use special abilities. You use energy for abilities. Alright, it's telling me to warp into a simulator, so I'll click a probe, press build, and assimilator. Assimilator begins with A, so I'll press A. Alright, so back to this energy thing. This energy can be used to cast spells, or anything like that. So there's one spell on the Nexus that's called Chrono Boost. Places target structure in a Chrono Boost, causing it to operate 50% faster for 20 seconds. So I'm just press C and press the Nexus. You can cast it on the Nexus itself. It'll make probes 50% faster. Alright, warp in a Cybernetics Core. Cybernetics Core hotkey is Y. And I'll put 3 workers, as it says, workers 3 out of 3 now. I'll keep producing probes. Warp in a pylon as well. Warp in a pylon. So you notice there that I left-clicked a probe to select it, right-clicked it to give it a move command, and build E, a pylon. Alright, create zealots. It wants me to create a zealot. You can right-click on anywhere on the ground to create a rally point. So you notice that it's not building. That's because I'm supply blocked. Because I have to wait for this pylon to give me extra supply, and there it goes. So I can chrono boost this gateway to make it 50% faster for 20 seconds by selecting the Nexus, pressing C, and clicking on that structure. Alright, so now that my Cybernetics Core is done, there's this research that is essential for Protoss. It's called Research Warp Gate. So I'll go ahead and research that. I'm getting close to supply blocked again, so I'll make another pylon. And then send it back to work. I'll create another zealot. Alright, it wants me to create some stalkers. Now you notice that my money is getting a little bit high here. So I'll make some more gateways. Never stop making probes. You can have up to 3 you can support up to 3 gateways off of one base. There's my second zealot. So I'll make a stalker next. Don't forget, keep making probes. I'll chrono boost this research since it's going to take 160 seconds to make. Make a stalker. I'll chrono boost that as well. I'm getting close to supply blocked again. I'll make another pylon. And now I'll hold shift and right click the minerals so that it goes directly to the minerals without me having to do it twice. Alright, so stalkers cost 50 gas and 125 minerals. So I'll make another assimilator to collect more gas. And shift click back to the minerals. Chrono boost down another stalker. You notice that I'm continuing to make probes. It says workers 21 out of 24 here. Alright, so Protoss, this warp gate research ability allows gateways to transform into warp gates. Meaning you can warp in units anywhere with in a pylon radius. So you see I've selected on a pylon. Anywhere where this is present, you can make units. You can warp in units. So there we go. This is how you make a selection box, just by making a box here. You notice that it's marked where the enemy base is. Alright. So it says construct a nexus at a new resource location. Construct a nexus. So BN is for nexus. You want to put it close as the minerals as possible, but of course you can see where you can place it and where you can't place it. You want to place it as close as possible. So there we go. Alright, now that warp gate is done, you can select all these gateways, transform them into warp gates. An alternative method is to come back here. Another method is to hold Control and click, or double click to select all of them. So now that our warp gates are done, Protoss is really neat because you can just press W on the keyboard, and press a key, and then you can warp it in. Of course, it's telling me to warp in a pylon, so I'll do that. You can hold Shift Q, click multiple times. Alright, here comes our second Nexus here. Now it might seem a little bit fast for you, but you'll get the hang of it if you just keep trying over and over again. Just probes and pylons, probes and pylons. We'll use that chrono boost. You can use the warp gates. Alright, so enemy base is right here. They've marked it on the main map. You can just press A and click on the main map, or press A on the screen to attack. We'll put this rally point to the minerals for the Nexus, so workers can go there as soon as they spawn. We can actually put a pylon near his base. This is called a proxy pylon. Proximity pylon? Proxy pylon. So we can click over here, build a pylon here, and then once that finishes, we can warp in units directly right here instead of having them to walk all over. So there's a button right here that says Select All Army Units. You can click that to select all of your army units right here, so you don't have to keep, finding it everywhere. Remember, keep making probes. Once this gets to 24, I'll change the rally point over here. So where's that probe going? Alright, so it's there. Great. I'll make some more gateways because I'm floating a lot of money. Hold Shift and press G to do that. Alright, there's 24 probes here, so I'll click that, right click here. Alright, we'll poke up here to see what he's up to. Alright, so it looks like nothing much. Oh no, dat micro. Alright, press W, hold Shift, make more. Warp in probes. Oh, don't forget to keep making probes, guys. You can use that chrono boost too. Select all army units, keep attacking. This is called A moving, just selecting all, pressing A and clicking anywhere on the ground here. Let's focus that down so it doesn't get warped in. Start creating. Remember, the point of StarCraft is to destroy all the opponent's buildings. Warp in combat units. Will do. So killing the Nexus doesn't necessarily mean killing him, and he's just going to surrender. And there we go. That's our first game. Alright, so if that went by a little bit too fast, I posted a link to this video on YouTube, which you should have gotten in your email already, but anyways. Yeah, that's basically how you play Protoss. I'll make another one with Terran and Zerg, I guess. Thanks for watching.